In a quiet village, there lived a boy named Arjun. He was known for his brilliant mind and sharp intellect, for which he was praised by everyone around him. However, Arjun had one big weakness. He did not know how to value time. His days were spent playing games on his phone and chatting with friends. His parents repeatedly tried to explain to him the value of time, but Arjun just brushed it off, thinking that he had his whole life ahead of him. One day, the results of the annual exam were announced at school. Arjun had scored below average marks, which was a complete surprise to his teachers and friends. The disappointment was evident on the faces of everyone who knew him. When Arjun returned home, he saw the disappointment in his parents' eyes. He was angry with himself, but did not know how to change his habits. That night, Arjun went to his grandfather, one of the most respected and wise elders in the village. He shared his problems with his grandfather, asking why he had failed despite his abilities. Grandfather listened to him attentively and said, "The problem is not that you are a bad student, but that you do not value time. Time is the most valuable thing we have. If used correctly, it can lead to success. But if wasted, it will slip away and you will be left with nothing." As Theophrastus said, time is the most valuable thing we have because it cannot be returned. Arjun asked, "Grandfather, we always have time, don't we? I can always use it later." Grandfather replied seriously, "No, my dear. Time is like the flowing water of a river. Once it flows away, it never comes back. Let me tell you a story that will help you understand the value of time." Grandfather began his story. Once upon a time, there lived a powerful king named Vikram. He had immense wealth, magnificent palaces, and countless servants. But Vikram had one bad habit. He wasted time on trifles. He woke up late, spent time with his friends instead of doing the affairs of state, and put everything off until later. One day, a sage visited the royal court and said, "Your Majesty, you have everything, but you are wasting your most valuable treasure, time. If you do not use it wisely, you will regret it one day." The king just laughed and brushed aside the sage's warning. Years passed and the king grew old. His health deteriorated, the kingdom weakened, and his soldiers began to lose battles. The people lost faith in him. Only then did the king realize that he had wasted his time on meaningless things. He tried to find a sage, but it was too late. The king regretted his actions, but time slipped away, and all his wealth and power could not save him. Hearing this story, Arjun thought deeply for the first time. He realized how much precious time he had wasted. He asked his grandfather, "Grandfather, can I still change my life by using my time wisely?" Grandfather smiled and said, "Of course, son. The wheel of time never stops. If you start using your time wisely from today, nothing can stop you from achieving success. But remember, don't put off anything for tomorrow. Do what you can today." As a wise man once said, "He who wastes time does not notice how it slips away." From that day on, Arjun decided to use his time effectively. He created a daily routine and allocated time for each task. He began waking up early, concentrating on his studies and avoiding unnecessary distractions. Slowly, Arjun began to see the results of his efforts. In his next exam, he topped his class. And as he grew older, he became a successful businessman, inspiring everyone with his life story. Wise use of time is the key to success. As Goethe said, "Time is the best teacher, but unfortunately, it kills all its students."